Coach Brey?
Well, Monday I told our group, I saw us showing up as the 16th rated team of the 16 teams left. But I thought we were the toughest team, the number one team in toughness, and I think it's played itself out again in a third game. We have a great belief. We have a heck of a group, and maybe there's some destiny involved in this thing.
Questions for the athletes? Yep, go ahead, Michael, in the back.
For Demetrius, just talk about you down 3, and all of a sudden the swing, the big plays, and the baskets, and here you are now in the East Regional Final. Can you just talk about that kind of swing and how great it feels for you guys?
Yeah, it feels great. It feels amazing to be going back. We just did a great job sticking with it. We did a great job giving ourselves a chance to win. We had a lot of mistakes in the game, but we kept fighting. We took our punches, and we just kind of got back up. We kept fighting. We kept believing, kept communicating, and then we just kind of made it happen.
Let's go back at the end of row 5 here with Mark.
Demetrius, you had obviously a rough start. Could you talk about how frustrating it was and just bouncing back and, having the kind of ending that you had?
Yeah, I didn't shoot the ball too well to start the game. But like I said, just trying to finish strong, doing whatever I can to help our team win the game. Just kept believing. My teammates did a great job encouraging me to keep attacking. And then we just did a great job of just kept going for it. And we've been in that position so many times this year. And so I think we're really experienced in late game situations.
We're going to stay in that same row at the other end.
Anthony Sula-Heffinger, Yahoo Sports. Demetrius, can you just talk about what it means to keep the season alive with the type of, performance you had in the final minute of the game?
Yeah, just really special, and I guess that kind of sums up madness. Just flying around, doing whatever it takes to win the game. I'm so thankful to be able to go back, continue to put the jersey on, continue to play and represent our university, and just have fun playing with my brothers and being coached by our coaches and just enjoying the ride.
Down here at the end of row 2, Josh.
Josh Verrell, Sports Exchange. VJ, you guys were struggling offensively the first 30 minutes there, and you hit some big shots to kind of get your guys going. What was your mindset in the second half, and how as a team do you feel like you were able to kind of fight through that?
I think in the second half, we were moving the ball better, getting it side to side, getting it inside and out, and we just had better movement, and our shots were just a little more open, and all of us were able to knock them down. Just the way that we attack, really opened up the outside shot for all of us.
Standing in the aisle, go ahead, Mike.
Each of you had a different vantage point for that trap play and the steal at the end. Can each of you talk about what you saw and what each of you had to do?
Start with Zach.
Yeah, I believe I was on the bench watching at that moment. But no, man, it was a great experience. Coach called for the press. Demetrius and Bonzi trapped him and got a big time steal, and then Demetrius finished with the play. And I was just excited. The whole bench was going crazy.
VJ.
I was just in the middle of the floor, and I saw we had him trapped, and we coaches said to see if they could get it out the trap first before we fouled. And we just let him, dribble it, and then he ended up losing the ball. Demetrius grabbed it and laid it in. So.
And Demetrius.
Yeah, we coach did a great job recognizing and letting us know that we had a foul to give. So we had a really aggressive trap, and then Bonzi made a great defensive play, getting his hands on it, and it kind of fell into my arms, and so I just wanted to put it in and finish it.
Okay, here at the end of row 4, Shannon.
Shannon Ryan, Chicago Tribune. Demetrius, I think I already read that you said that you actually told Bonzi to get back on that. So can you explain kind of what unfolded there, and does that play into what your coach said, just this team of destiny idea?
Yeah, I'm just really glad that Bonzi didn't listen to me on that play. I was telling him, to go back to half court and kind of anchor us so they didn't get anything long. But like I said, just really thankful he didn't listen to me on that one. And he was able to get a great defensive play. He tipped the ball. And so it was, that play is really credit to him and whoever else trapped him. And then, I just had an easy layup, so it was just up to me to put it in.
Okay, let's go to the other side of the aisle to John.
Demetrius, on the last steal, were you trying to foul? Was that what you're trying to do there?
I was just trying to play aggressive defense and help our team win the game. And in that same possession, we realized we had a foul to give. And so, just playing aggressive and just kind of going for it, and the ball kind of fell into my hands. And so I knew, after I stole it, they had to foul us. So got fouled and then wanted to go to the line and knock the free throws in.
We'll take one more question for the players if there is one. Shannon, you want one? Okay.
Just maybe like Zach and Demetrius, or if you could answer what I asked before just about the team of destiny idea. And just all the way that unfolded, does it kind of play into what your coach is talking about?
Start with Demetrius.
Yeah, I think the whole year and how many game situations we've had throughout the whole year have kind of prepared us for moments like these. All throughout the year, we've been down fighting. All throughout the year, we've been in late game situations where we really had to execute and believe, and then go out and win it defensively. And so we were able to just do that again today. And so that's all credit to Coach making us work on those things in practice and in games, and helping us believe and help keeping us loose.
And then Zach.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely got to give a lot of credit to Coach. Early on he emphasized, we could be a special team, and we can be better than last year. And it was just a matter of us, trying to figure that out and trying to believe it. And that's what we've done. And we've been competing and working hard and trying to get to where we want to be.
Okay, we will excuse the players at this time, and we'll take questions for Coach Brey. We'll start with Shannon.
Mike, injury report, what's wrong with you?
Trainer said I should be able to go Sunday. With about the 15-minute mark, I was excited and jumped up, and I pulled a calf muscle. Thank God it wasn't Achilles. So, little calf strain, no surgery needed, but I'm a little sore. I told the guys I'm the first one taped on Sunday.
Standing in
second half. Yeah, I was dragging it in the second half, but all good.
We'll stay standing in the aisle, Michael.
Coach, just talking about the fact your team is now going one game away from the chance to go to a Final Four, East Region or Regional Final. And maybe your first as a coach, I'm not sure, as a head coach, but just talk about that challenge, that opportunity, regardless of who you're playing, and how exciting is it?
Well, I'm really proud that this group got back to this point. We were there last year and played one of the great games in the history of the NCAA tournament against Kentucky. And we're back in it again. We have another opportunity to go to a Final Four. I'm very proud of this group because last year's team had no pressure. We were coming off a 15 and 17 year. This team had expectations from day one, and to get us back and deliver with expectations, I'm really proud of them, and I'm extremely proud of the leadership of those guys that just left us.
Staying in the aisle, go ahead, Mike Jensen.
Mike, the three guys talked about that trap play, but can you tell us what you saw and what went into that play?
It's a game situation. We're not a team that presses a lot, but when we're behind in a game situation, we get a big on the ball and we want to trap the first pass. And what I told them was, I said, we don't need to foul. We have a foul to give anyways. Let's get an aggressive trap. If they get it out of the trap, then we got to foul, and then be in position to foul again to get them to the line. And I thought we did a great job of being aggressive and having some crafty hands right there.
Any more questions for Coach Brey? Shannon.
Just if you could talk about the offensive woes in the first half and
Sure.
just how you turned around. You had 10 points in the last 46 seconds, 19 points in the whole first half.
We were laughing at halftime. I said, God, we can't play any worse. Guys were kind of laughing. I said, we'll play better. And I said, we've always been great in second halves. And, down the stretch from 12 minutes, I said, fellas, they're going to feel us coming. We're coming. That's what we've done all year, not only in this tournament. We're going to get this to game situation. So keep plugging. I thought Steve and Demetrius did a great job of staying poised. They weren't making shots. They weren't in the greatest of rhythm, but they still defended and did tough stuff. Then all of a sudden, they both had a big impact.